Everwood, timeless love story. In a quiet, picturesque town nestled between rolling hills and lush forests, time seemed to move differently. It was a place where the past and present coexisted seamlessly, and the future held secrets that whispered through the rustling leaves. This was the town of Everwood, a place where time was more than just a ticking clock, it was a living, breathing entity. The town of Everwood was a well-kept secret, hidden from the bustling world beyond. It was a place where the old and new intertwined effortlessly, where cobblestone streets lined with ancient oaks led to modern cafes with vintage charm. People spoke of Everwood in hushed tones, for they knew it was unlike any other place on earth. At the heart of Everwood stood a peculiar clock tower, a towering structure that defied conventional design. Its gears and hands were made of intricate woodwork, and the clock face displayed not numbers but symbols that seemed to change with the seasons. Locals called it the timekeeper, and they believed it held the power to bend time itself. The legend of the timekeeper had been passed down for generations. It was said that long ago, a gifted clockmaker had crafted the timekeeper with the rarest of woods, and imbued it with a piece of his own soul. This act was rumored to have bound the town of Everwood to a unique relationship with time. Visitors to Everwood often noticed something strange. Time flowed differently within its borders. A day in Everwood felt like a week in the outside world, and a year here passed in what seemed like mere months. Those who stayed in Everwood found their aging process slowed, and illnesses seemed to heal faster. One summer, a young woman named Emma, seeking respite from the chaos of her life, stumbled upon Everwood. She had heard whispers of this mysterious town and its timekeeper and had decided to see it for herself. As she entered the town, she marveled at the cobblestone streets and the quaint shops that lined them. Emma soon learned that Everwood was a place where people cherished every moment. They greeted each sunrise with a sense of wonder and embraced the tranquility of their surroundings. In the evenings, they gathered in the town square, sharing stories and laughter that seemed to stretch into eternity. Emma felt the pull of Everwood's unique charm, and she decided to stay a while. She rented a cozy cottage by the edge of the forest, where she could hear the gentle whispers of the ancient trees. She found work at a local bookstore and spent her days exploring the town's hidden corners. One day, while wandering the town's enchanting gardens, Emma met a mysterious man named Elijah. He had a timeless quality about him, as if he were an ageless guardian of Everwood. Elijah had lived in the town for centuries, and he was well versed in its secrets. As Emma and Elijah grew closer, he revealed more about the timekeeper and the town's unique connection to time. He explained that the timekeeper's power was not without consequences. Time flowed differently in Everwood, but it also demanded sacrifices from its residents. People who lived here could never leave, for if they did, they would age rapidly, their bodies catching up to the years they had spent in Everwood. Emma was both fascinated and frightened by this revelation. She had come to Everwood seeking solace, but now she faced a choice. Would she embrace the timeless beauty of this place and the companionship of Elijah, knowing she could never leave? Or would she return to the outside world, where time marched on at its usual pace? As the seasons changed, Emma found herself falling in love with Everwood and with Elijah. She had never experienced such a sense of belonging and peace. Yet, the outside world beckoned, and the thought of leaving everything she had known weighed heavily on her heart. One fateful evening, as the sun dipped below the horizon and the town square filled with the soft glow of lanterns, Emma made her decision. She approached the timekeeper, its wooden gears creaking softly as they turned. With trembling hands, she touched its ancient face, feeling a surge of energy course through her. In that moment, Emma made a choice that would forever bind her to Everwood. She chose to stay, to embrace the timeless wonder of this place and the love that had blossomed between her and Elijah. As the clock tower's hands moved, the symbols on its face shifted, sealing her fate. Years passed, and Emma and Elijah continued to live in Everwood, their love enduring through the ages. They watched as the world beyond the town's borders changed, as decades turned into centuries. They cherished each moment, knowing that in Everwood, time was a gift that could never be taken for granted. And so, the town of Everwood remained a well-kept secret, hidden from the outside world, where time flowed differently, and where love and magic intertwined in the most extraordinary of ways. It was a place where the past, present, and future coexisted, and where the timekeeper stood as a silent guardian, keeping the town's timeless secrets safe for generations to come.